Hello and welcome back to Sweet Beat TV. We are hanging out with Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter, wait for it, Christopher Joseph Gallant III, better known as Gallant.
Yes.
Now tell us, so that is quite an introduction.
Yeah, I mean, when you say the full name with the thing, that's awesome.
What made you go shorten it to just Gallant?
I think, well, when I was in school, there were a lot of Chris's, you know, so people just do the thing where they differentiate with the last name, and so it just caught on. I got used to it.
Can you take us into that moment in your career where you felt success for the first time? Because it is a grind until it's not, and then it is again, right?
100%, yeah. I think when I finished my first EP, I called it Zebra, and it was like a pretty depressing type of thing, but it was mostly like ambient kind of music, mixed with like a little bit of R&B stuff, but it was just ambient vibes that I liked at the time.
Okay.
And I put it out, and I didn't expect anybody to really latch onto it naturally. You know, I kind of felt like everything was like, all right, I put something into the world and then I have to just grind it out, you know, 24/7. And that's still a part of it, but to see me grind it out 24/7, but then also naturally see people just latch onto it organically because it was something that was important and special to me. And then that kind of changed my whole perception. Oh, I want to be successful, so I have to go and like network. I gotta like make friends. I got it. Like they plot it out, but then they leave out the most important part, which is just doing something.
The music, right?
Yeah, like doing something inspiring that is completely birthed from your vision and nobody else. Is just in an uncompromised way. And that was like, yo, I can just, you know, make it a point to do what I need to do in order to make the kind of music that speaks to me.
Right.
And as long as I'm doing that, then that is progress. That does make up for all the other stuff that people say that you have to do.
It's interesting though with you because you've always thought music should be free, and you've always been pushing streaming platforms. But like you said, you never even envisioned these shows. But you have to pay the bills, and if people are streaming for free, then you got to sell out shows, right? Like you have to actually pay rent and make a living out of it.
Yeah.
So when you're pushing for this, you know, as an artist that you want it to be free for everyone, are you ever thinking of the like, oh, well, how am I gonna make this into a business as well?
Then speaking of, you know, streaming services, my first check from Spotify came in, and it was plenty to pay my rent. You know, even with a small number of streams, I could I own the masters to it, so I could live, you know, and so that was a blessing. And I guess I never really thought about making money. Really, I thought more about people hearing the stuff that I was making. You know,
it's I think relatable in a lot of ways. People can see themselves in your lyrics, and let's touch on that because Sweet Insomnia is out. Sleep on it. I told him when I walked in here, I'm like, that you can't sleep on that song. If you are, I don't know. I'm sorry. Go listen to it. It's something, it gets in your head and it just plays over and over and over.
Oh, thank you.
Do you, when you finish a song like that, are you like, okay, this is it? Like, this is gonna have the effect on the masses, or no? Is it something that takes on a life of its own?
No, I don't even think I have that part of my brain. Like, I wish I had that, but no, I was watching DuckTales on Disney XD, and then I thought about like a melody that felt kind of like the 90s kind of groups. And it was more like a wedding type of song too. And it was like, it was like, you to make forever seem so permanent. Why don't we sleep on it? Sleep on it. It was like a slower jam. And then I just brought it to the studio and we just worked on the song, you know, and like, you know, changed the lyrics, made it like more of a story, and just vibed on it. And it was like half and half. Like, it was like, is this too throwback from some people? And I'm like, nah, it's cool. Like, let's just make it what it is. And it's like,
well, the 90s and 2000s are really in right now, so you were just thinking so far forward. No, but you're a true artist and you're in it for the music, and that's why we're here talking to you and love you. So again, Sweet Insomnia is out. You probably already streamed it, but go support this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and do his financial advisor a solid. Go buy it on iTunes, okay? Thanks so much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.